Okay, this is our Engage video, like the reflection. Did it work like you thought? Why or why not? Yes and no. Yes, because we did make nail polish, but no, because we did not make like the kind that we wanted to make.
I don't really think it worked out that well, but in the end we did kind of get what we wanted. Originally we had wanted the nail polish to be completely handmade, but we didn't really go with that because it was a little difficult to do. So
Yeah, I don't think it worked out either that well because our initial question was, can we make nail polish homemade that is equally as good as the store-bought kind? And we weren't really able to answer that question with what we worked on.
What are the 3 lessons you learned? I definitely think we learned like perseverance and like teamwork and like how to like work together while like we like bumps in the road and like work through those.
Yeah, I think we really learned how to embrace teamwork and stuff because originally Caroline wasn't really in our group, and then she joined, and then we kind of like embraced her, and we had to kind of reorganize things just a bit, and it turned out okay in the end. So yeah.
One of the things I learned was, 1, how to make nail polish and with different ways, and 2, that the clay made it really difficult to work with because with the higher density it was really hard to have the right consistency.
Okay. What were your disappointments? I definitely think we had a lot of disappointments. Like one was because we couldn't make like the nail polish we wanted with like the certain ingredients. We had to like go into a different one, and we didn't really like make the colors we wanted.
I think that we learned, Caroline, do you want to go first?
Sure. I think that another disappointment was, like Chloe said, we weren't really able to finish our project completely. We had some open things we wanted to figure out, like how to make it from scratch and stuff, so that we didn't really find the answer to. So that was kind of a disappointment.
Yeah, that was like a really big disappointment that we couldn't really make it from scratch because it was so hard and the materials were kind of hard to obtain and stuff. And yeah,
They like didn't combine very well.
yeah, they didn't mix as well.
Okay, what would you do differently? I think we would probably do most of the things we did differently. Like maybe we could try finding like a different like recipe for like homemade nail polish where we could like didn't have to use like clear acrylic nail polish, so it was like actually from scratch. And we could probably like plan things out more. Like we planned out like what we like needed to buy and like what days we would make them. I think we should like plan out like more like back.
I think we could have done, like Chloe said, a lot of things differently. I think our main thing we should have done was to research what we were doing way more, because we kind of only looked at one website and we're like, okay, this is what we're doing. But I think we should have gotten a more in-depth recipe instead of just like 3 basic ingredients that didn't really mix as well as we thought it would.
Yeah, I think some of the things that we should do differently is research more. Like like Claire said, we only looked at one website and one recipe, only like a couple recipes. But I think we should have looked at more recipes. So if one thing didn't work, we could have substituted for a different part of a different recipe. So combine different recipes to make good nail polish.
Okay, would you recommend your project to other people? Yes, I would recommend it to people because it was like a fun experience, and we did achieve making nail polish, and it did turn out pretty well, I think, and I think it would be like a fun thing to like make with your friends.
Yeah, I would totally recommend it to somebody who's willing to put in the time and and effort into it. So, because we did put in time and effort, but we got frustrated easily, and when we failed, we were just like, okay, we'll just like try again tomorrow, but not do that, I guess. And we just didn't really find a complete solution. We were just like, we'll just dive into it tomorrow and see what happens. So you just have to be dedicated to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I would recommend it because nail polish can be pretty expensive, and if you make it from scratch, you would probably save some money, and it's like fun to do, I guess.